Welcome, round three team. We're doing a little bit of a live reaction here. I could not get my screen to share, so you're gonna have to just bear with me walking you through it. Right now, we got Timmy Kawamba and Bernardo Sopai. Right now, they are going at it. There's a minute left in the first round. Timmy Kawamba is round three's underdog lock of the week. Okay, so this is a big one for us. I can walk you through the stats that we have going on as well. All right, so everyone who's in and out of the chat, just know I will keep you up to date. Timmy Kawamba right now is outstriking Sopai overall, but right now Sopai has Timmy Kawamba's back, and there's 48 seconds left, and he's got his back, and he is looping shots around, and he has his neck. Good defense from Kawamba right now. Sopai's got a neck crank. Kawamba's fighting it. He's under the chin now. 11 seconds. Kawamba's giving the thumbs up to the ref. Looks like he's going to survive. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So, yeah, Kawamba survives the first round. Yeah, but Sopai definitely had a choke threatening there toward the end. Awesome fight so far. Awesome fight. Yeah, super excited to see what goes on later on in the Ronda card too. So thanks for everyone who's been in and out of the chat so far. First time doing one of these watch alongs. I wish I could get my screen to share here, so you guys can one more time. All right, round two is on. Yeah, I would definitely say that Sopai got the first round. Kawamba's coming out. He's taking the center of the cage right now. And we have a low blow from Kawamba. So Sopai is going to get a few minutes here to recover. So left kick that Kawamba was trying to bring up, and he showing the replay now. Yeah, he got him. He got him right on the cup. It wasn't that crazy of a shot, but yeah, he caught him. He caught him. So yeah, it looks like Sopai is going to take his time here. So I appreciate whoever is in the chat with me right now. Right now, it's the second round here of Timmy Kawamba and Bernardo Sopai. I got on the screen. There was a low blow from Kawamba, so Sopai is getting a few minutes, and it looks like they are about to start fighting again now. Right, so Sopai's got the center of the octagon, pressuring forward. There was a nice sharp 1-2. Kawamba returns with a shot up high and a body shot return. Both just kind of fainting in the center of the octagon right now. Like I said, I appreciate everyone who's in and out. I know this is a little bit unorthodox. I'm going to do my best to later on in the stream. I'm going to do my best to get the stats up on the screen for you. I don't want to share my entire screen, and my window sharing just isn't working right now. So I appreciate you guys just doing a little watch along. I don't know how many fights I'm going to do this for, but I love watching fights. I love talking fights. So jump in the comments. Let me know how you feel about this. Okay, I appreciate everybody right now. So Timmy Kawamba, Brandon Sopai, there's a minute gone in the second round, and Kawamba's coming through. He just came through with a nice sharp 1-2. He's controlling the octagon, just ripped a nice body kick that just missed, a front kick, teep kick to the body that landed for Kawamba. Sopai's pressing forward, looking to return. Looks like Columbus, he's coming on. He's Columbus finding his range a little bit. Ooh, and as I say that, Sopai catches him. But this is turning into a nice back and Sopai just dropped. Yep, this might be it. Sopai just dropped Kawamba. He's hammer fisting. He's hammer fisting, and this might be all she wrote. The ref's taking a close look. Wow, he's all over him. The ref has not stopped this fight yet. Kawamba's still surviving somehow. Wow. Sopai's in full mount, though, still raining down strikes. Wow. Yeah, Sopai's all over him. He's looking for a rear naked choke now. Kawamba, he's a little high. Kawamba could just stand straight up right now. If Kawamba could get his hips up and stand up, he could get out the back. No, he's getting flattened back out. Yeah, Sopai, he looks like he's got the choke here. Yep, and that's it. That's it. Sopai by rear naked choke. And that's round 3's underdog lock that does not cash. So, yeah, Kawamba laying there all bloodied up. Yeah, Sopai started landing on. It looked like he was finding his range too, and he just got caught. He got caught in the pocket. Awesome fight. Awesome fight. So that's the end of Bernardo Sopai and Timmy Kawamba. That's the second fight on the main card. Okay, and Kawamba was looking good. He lost the first round, and it was kind of going back and forth in that second round. And he gets dropped here. They're showing the replay. He gets dropped with the check left hook. Beautiful check left hook by Sopai. Drops him, and then he didn't let him off the hook, man. He jumped on him, hammer fists, and that's all she wrote. Awesome job by Sopai. Yep, so that puts round 3. I'm 5-4 on the night with the picks after that. So that's started off good. Started off 5-2, and now we've lost 2 straight now. So yeah, great performance by Sopai. He's probably gonna get an interview, I would assume. So yeah, that's where we're at. So Bernardo Sopai gets the submission win at 2 minutes and 41 seconds into the second round. Awesome performance. So now I am going to actually switch over here and see what's going on with the Netflix card, okay? Yeah, let's check that out. Thanks everyone who's been hanging out. Like I said, I know I don't have the greatest graphics for the fights to watch along with me for, but we can hang out. I'll talk you guys through it. You know, I'll be here for a little while. I have not watched anything on the Ronda Rousey and Carano fight, so I'm going to switch over to that right now. And it looks like they have a break in between fights as well, too. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do, we are just going to switch back over here to Paramount because it looks like just advertisements here on the Netflix card. I'm not too sure what fight they're on, but I appreciate everyone who's been in and out of the chat. If it's your first time here, drop a comment. I appreciate you. Daryl Sosa gave me a like. I appreciate you. Dario Sosa, I appreciate that. I really do. Like I said, I'm just the kind of guy, I like to just talk fights, hang out. I mean, I could do this every single week. So who knows? For big cards, I might try to do something like this. I'll definitely have a little bit better of a setup. But you know, if you're liking it, it's your first time here, subscribe, man. I do three shows a week. This is just a little bit of a bonus because I was super excited about this card. Really, both of them, the Netflix card and UFC 117. I mean, I think it's just a sneaky good card per usual. I know a lot of people hate on the Apex. A lot of people hate just on cards that don't have a lot of star value, right? But I mean, I think this is a good card, and it's proved it so far. You know, we got 2 finishes so far to open up the main card right now. So you had a knockout by Chaos Williams to open up the card. Shout out Chaos Williams. He's from Detroit. You know what I mean? So shout out Chaos. I was doubting him in that fight. I did not pick him to win that fight. So it's awesome. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, man. I really do. That's I'm here for everybody, right? I mean, hey, My people. Hey, I'm always that's for real. That's all love, all love. I really appreciate that. Right now, DC is interviewing SoPi. I don't have the volume up. Not trying to get copyrighted. Yeah, it was a great performance. I mean, I know he got the win against Ricky Turcios last time out, but the fight before that, he got completely flatlined by Vinicius Oliveira, and I feel like that's a lot of what people remember. So that's a good win for him to get, a good finish, I should say, because it was a decision win against Turcios. So great finish. Yeah, to get him rolling here. I'd love to see who they match him up with next. I mean, that guy, yeah, great performance. Unfortunate for Colombo, like I said, it looked like he was coming on. So yeah, that's a streak of underdog lock misses round three teams. So we're gonna have to get back on track here. We're gonna have to figure out some. We're really gonna have to hone in. We got next week we have off, so yeah. Okay, I appreciate. Yeah, BKO's yes, it's sports entertainment show. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the comment. I appreciate y'all. I really do. From South Bronx. Okay. Shout out South Bronx over here. I'm over here. I'm right. I'm basically I'm right next door to Detroit. I'm over here in a suburb of Detroit, but Detroit is literally less than a half mile from me. So, and this is where I grew up at. So shout out everybody wherever you're from. You're rocking with a D right now. So I appreciate all you guys. Right now you got Greg Jackson getting interviewed. It looks like this is the Christian Edwards fight is coming up. Yeah, Christian Edwards versus Modestas Bukauskas. Maxwell. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know me. Come on, I just play. I don't really. That's just the soccer. That's what I do. I play and I coach. I don't really watch it too much, so I don't know about that soccer channel. Who knows, man? Who knows? You might have to help me get that one going, Maxwell. But yeah, I have. Who knows? I'm not feeling too great about this pick. Let me know how you're feeling, Chad. I did pick Christian Edwards. I was trying to, yeah, Maxwell, we'll plan something soon, brother, for sure. We'll absolutely plan something soon. I'll carve out some time. But yeah, I got Christian Edwards. I'm hoping the the UFC debut can get it done. I'm taking a flyer on him. But yeah, I was really feeling Timmy Kawumba in that last fight. I definitely thought he was going to get it done. It's unfortunate. That was an unfortunate loss. So right now we're still looking at advertisements. So I'm going to pop back over here to the Netflix card and see if we got anything. Yeah, so we got. Man, that's something. I mean, let me know in the chat if you guys are watching along with the Netflix card because I mean they just have a little Rousey versus Carano graphic up, just running through little advertisements like that, just kind of matchups on the card with a little timer on the bottom. I mean, if that's what they got going on between fights, that's pretty lame, man. That's really lame, to say the least. I was expecting a little more. I was expecting a little more from them. If we're talking UFC, Maxwell, I'm really excited for the main event of the UFC card. I'm super excited for Mel Costa and Arnold Allen. I think it's a really, really underrated main event. I know everyone's excited about the Ronda Rousey card and everything else, but that's going to be way later. I don't know how far along they are in the Netflix card, but I don't think Ronda. The top three fights, right? Nate Diaz versus Mike Perry. You got Felipe Lins versus Francis Ngannou and Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey at the top. And I mean, I don't think those three fights are going to happen until closer to 1 in the morning. So we'll see. We shall definitely see on that. But yeah, shout out to everyone who's been in. Shout out to everyone who's been commenting. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I know this guy who's about to fight right now, Maxwell. I know he trains with John Jones, so so we'll see on that. We'll definitely see on that. Got an advertisement now for the White House card that the UFC's playing. Sean O'Malley, he's lost a little bit of his aura. If we're talking about the White House card now that they just have that up, I'm super excited for that main event too. Gaethje and Taporia. I don't know. I don't. Yeah, you got to root for Gaethje in that one, right? But yeah, you never know. I mean, you got to root for Gaethje, but I mean, you got to assume that Taporia is going to get it. I should say, but you never know. It's a fight, and you never know how things are going to play out. So, all right, Kauskas versus Edwards. I want to say Edwards is like 6'4", 6'5". Let me see. I got it. Yeah, 6'5". They have him listed as, and this is a catchweight fight, guys. So originally, Bukauskas was matched up with, goodness, who was he supposed to fight? Bellato. And this got Bellato got pulled, so this Christian Edwards guy is coming in here on a few days' notice, making his UFC debut. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Like I said, I took a flyer just to just because you never know. Taking a guy, I looked at the length, the size, and Bukauskas. He's the kind of guy who could hang out on the back foot and just except being in a point fight and it goes to decision. Who knows? Who knows? That's kind of how I'm seeing it. But ultimately, Bukowski's getting the knockout is more than likely the scenario here. But you never know. Absolutely never know. Appreciate you, Max. Appreciate you, Max. Appreciate everyone who's been active in the chat. Like I said, I'm just doing a little watch along, seeing how many cards I can get through. Never really first time doing this, so I appreciate you rocking with me. Next time I do this, I will have the fighter graphics on the screen for you, the stats on the screen for you, just so you can really watch along. But I'm going to do my best just to kind of walk you through verbally what I'm seeing and what's going on. Right now, we are waiting for Christian Edwards and Modestas Bukauskas to make their walk. And then they're going to get it on. Right on the other side, we're waiting. The Netflix card, we're waiting. I mean, it's at 5 minutes till the next fight there. And I'm not too sure where they're at on that card. I can actually pull up. But yeah, appreciate everybody. Hope everyone likes the new visuals we got going. Gonna get a little more of my memorabilia that I have. Gonna dig it out and kind of figure a way to kind of prop it up here nice for everybody. But just bit by bit, right? Getting a little more focused on this. Let go of some other things that I had going on, and it's really gonna be I'm gonna be all in on this channel. So like I said, if you're here now, you're really just this is just infancy. This is just the infant stages of this channel. I promise you, we're just getting going. Just getting going, guys. Want to do much more live streams like this, watch alongs. Probably going to do something really big for the White House card. I'm going to get with all the buddies, and I plan on doing something really, really fun for the White House. So stay tuned for that. Got a week off coming up here, so I plan on doing a ton of upgrading to the set, the aesthetics, the visuals for you guys. It's gonna look much better than this, and gonna have just some content for the off week as well. Plan on doing a little deep dive into John Jones, who's my favorite fighter of all time. That's gonna really do a career deep dive there, and then just really get ready for the card that is headlined by Song Yudong, and I cannot remember who he's fighting at the moment, but that'll be a couple weeks from now. And yeah, I'll be locked and loaded and really prepared for that card for y'all. So trying to get this. MVP card pulled up as well. Yeah, I can only imagine very shortly here, guys. Enough of me kind of babbling and advertising what I have going on. I'll be walking you through a fight fairly shortly here. It's Yeah, this Paramount deal. I don't know, a lot of ads to say the least, and all right. So let's see where they are at. Flicking on the Netflix card now, and there's 10 seconds left until a fight starts on. Yeah, this little website's all over the place, guys. Here we go. Okay. All right. So it looks like the main card might be starting for the Netflix. I got the Netflix card up right now. Yeah, yeah, very, very nice. I know. I think they were in LA, right? The Intuit Stadium. Yeah, they have it done up beautifully. They got, man, yeah, all the laser lights going all over the place. It's the nice red overtones. And there just looks like they're running a nice Ronda Rousey promo, I should say, right now. So we're gonna pop back over to Paramount. I think they're announcing right now. I do have both TVs going. I think I hear it upstairs. Think I hear Bruce upstairs going right now. All right. Yep, fight's about to be on here. So we have Christian Edwards over here and Bukauskas. All right, round three team. Let's see it. Let's see what we got. They touch gloves. Bukauskas coming out very aggressive in the center of the cage. Bukauskas wearing white shorts. Edwards wearing blue shorts. Bukauskas darts a nice straight left hand out there. Edwards didn't like it. Edwards throws a little front kick. Edwards looking very, very timid and unsure on the outside of the cage right now. Edwards throws a nice hard leg kick. But he's on that back foot along the back cage, and uh-oh. Darts in. Both gentlemen miss with punches. Bukauskas dominating the center of the octagon. Edwards lands a nice straight right hand. There was a leg kick that misses on the Edwards side. Okay, Edwards looks like he's settling down a little bit now. Bukauskas. Oh, Edwards driving for a hard takedown here. Drove Bukauskas all the way to the other side of the octagon. Looking to get his hands collapsed. Great takedown defense by Bukauskas against the cage, digging underhooks. We got underhooks for Bukauskas, overhooks for Edwards, and Edwards is just leaning on him against the cage. Driving his head underneath Bukauskas' chin. Good pressure here. Good pressure here by Edwards against the cage. Very good pressure. Good knee inside to the thigh by Edwards here. Yeah, Edwards is grinding him. Edwards is grinding him against the cage. Couple little pop shots from Edwards. Foot stomp by Edwards. Another foot stomp by Edwards. Bukauskas tears away from the cage beautifully. Edwards again dips under a combination from Bukauskas and drives him right back to that cage. Okay. Maybe this is a game plan from Edwards. Just wear on him. Edwards is a big guy. Just make him carry that big 6'5" frame, right? Make him carry it along the cage. I'm liking this from Edwards. I really am. Another knee inside by Edwards. Good head position by Edwards, right underneath the chin, driving it forward. Yeah, Bukauskas does not like this. Bukauskas throwing some little elbows from the defensive position. Edwards is holding him against this cage. He tried doing that same rip and pull away, and it's funny. My co-host Chase does that very well in fights, where you kind of reach over and grab the opponent's neck and pull and kind of dart out to the other side. He tried doing it again, and Edwards is following. Okay, Edwards is he's looking a lot more confident now. Let's see. Every time that Bukauskas opens up, Edwards has dipped under. So let's see if he does it again here. Bukauskas is marching him down. Edwards throws a wild punch with his head down. Didn't like that. A minute left to go in the first round. Bukauskas throws a really hard overhand right, kind of glances off the guard of Edwards. He's stalking him now. He's looking to finish this guy. Oh, Edwards catches him with a nice left hook and then gets out the way. They kind of traded a few punches in the pocket, and Edwards won that exchange and then stayed safe. All right, regardless of how this fight plays out, I don't feel bad about this Edwards pick now. I really don't. Edwards comes forward with a nice 1-2. Nice long 1-2. Bukauskas throws a body kick that misses. Edwards feints. Edwards throws a nice high kick that almost lands. Bukauskas throws a 1-2 that misses. Edwards is looking a little bit tired, though. 20 seconds left to go in the first round. Bukauskas landed a nice 1-2. Bukauskas lands another left hook. Edwards on the back foot. Edwards is taking these punches well, but Bukauskas is landing. Nice body kick by Edwards. Another nice body kick by Edwards. High kick that snaps up, almost lands for Bukauskas. End of the first round. What a fight. What a fight. Yeah, you watching, Cody? Sorry, yeah, I was locked in there kind of calling it. Yeah, you said you're not you're not working those certain shifts anymore, right? So you can watch now. Heck yeah, man. Awesome. Glad you're locked in with me. Got a few people in the chat. Appreciate you guys. This is the second round. Excuse me. Second round of Bukauskas and Edwards. Edwards, guys, he took this fight on less than a week's notice, guys, and he's looking good. He's looking good. That's a really close round. I don't know how you judge it. I mean, if we're looking at the numbers here, oh goodness, yeah, he outlanded him. Yeah, outlanded him. Well, Bukowski's overall had 23 strikes overall total, only 10 significant, whereas Edwards had 16 significant strikes. So we're gonna see. Yeah, we'll see here. This is gonna be interesting round two. Okay, Bukowski's taking the center of the octagon like he has. Looking real aggressive. Bukauskas wants to knock this guy out. He does. You can tell. Bukauskas lands a nice 2 or 3 punch combination. Edwards wears it okay. Edward feints in. Bukauskas misses with a couple shots that he didn't really commit to. Edwards right hand over the top. Just misses. Leg kick misses for Edwards. Nice front kick by Bukauskas lands. And Edwards returns one. Oh, and Edwards returns a nice right hand. They both got a swing and miss afterwards, but Edward lands a right hand. Bukauskas tries to counter and misses, and then Edwards tried to counter his counter and then missed that. Yeah, Bukowskis is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Edwards is on wobbly legs now. This might be it. Okay, Edwards clinches up. Edwards clinches up. Yeah, Edwards got caught with a really big punch. He didn't like it, but he's very intelligently clinched up right away. Got a hold of Bukowskis, and he's surviving right now. We're 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the second round. Now the script is flipped from the first round. The position that Edwards was in, basically dominating head underneath the chin, foot stomping. Bukowskis is doing the same thing to him right now. But he's clearing the cobwebs. That's the thing. I feel like Bukowskis should disengage and keep punching. I don't know why he's choosing to grapple right now. I'll never understand that. When fighters get someone hurt, have them wobbled all over the place, and then you turn it into a wrestling match. Keep punching. Hey, we're on the Edward side, right? So I'm not too upset, but this is yeah, it's not what you should be doing. There we go. Okay, Edwards disengages, and now he's on the pressure. Oh, and he gets hit with the clean 1-2 as he's pressing forward. Hey, eats it okay. Those a leg kick. Uh-oh. Yeah, he's done. Bukowskis is just throwing bombs. I cannot believe Edwards get clinched up again. Yeah, this is not a good round for Edwards. He's in straight up survival mode. Bukowskis is taking some heavy, deep breaths, though, man. Wow. This is a fight. What a fight, guys. round three. Round three, team. This is a scrap right now. We are 2 minutes left in Bukowskis versus Edwards. If you're just tuning in, I mean, this is a scrap. If you're driving in the car and kind of just listening along, I mean, this is yeah, these guys are scrapping, man. They really are. Right now, Bukowskis has Edwards just pressed against the cage, and like I said, I'm confused on why he's not disengaging and striking. He's winning these striking exchanges. Every striking exchange, Bukowskis has won in the second round. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, Edwards just flipped the position now. A minute left to go, and now Edwards is digging knees to the body. Edwards is digging hard. Uh-oh, okay, disengaged. Bukowskis disengaged and throws a nice right hook on the break. Bukowskis bouncing a step. Ooh. Edwards just threw a very, very labored 1-1-2 and completely missed every shot. 40 seconds left to go in the second round, guys. Bukowskis walking him down, but Bukowskis is tired. This fight could be 1-1, guys. Front kick misses by Edwards. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left in the second round. Edwards tries to throw, I don't know if it was a hook or like an elbow. Edwards is still in this fight, though, guys. For getting rocked and bad. This guy, ooh. They both trade right hands. It looks like Bukowskis got the better of that exchange. Bukowskis bouncing, trying to keep himself fresh. Throws a nice question mark kick. 5 seconds left in the second round. Okay. Edwards giving a decent showing of himself, though, coming in on short notice. This is something. This is nice by Edwards. All right, we're going to the third round right now. We got Modestas Bukowskis versus Christian Edwards. I think it's 1-1 going into the third round of this fight. I could be absolutely wrong, but this is a almost 3-1 underdog, Christian Edwards, and this is who we chose in this fight. So we're kind of rooting for Edwards to just get that cage pressure and clinch up, right? Come on, Christian Edwards. That's the side we're on right now. But we are not doing bad overall so far. Our underdog lock missed round three. I just to kind of let you guys know if you're here and you don't really know the things that I track. I track just kind of overall record. I track main event picks. I do an underdog lock, and I do most confident picks. I usually do 3 most confident picks every week. So our underdog lock this week was Timmy Kawamba. In the last fight, he got choked out. Was looking okay until that happened. And my 3 most confident picks, Garulu, that hit with the first one. The second one was Tommy Gant. And that Tommy Gant, actually, shout out my co-host on Sundays. I do a show on Sunday with my buddy Chase. He trains with Tommy Gant, and he kind of gave me the inside baseball on that one. So Tommy Gant was my second most confident pick, and my third most confident pick is Malcolm Wellmaker, and who's fighting in a couple fights here. So enough babbling, guys. Let me get you up to date. We are 30 seconds into the fourth round. It looks like Bukauskas hit Edwards with a low blow. Edwards is fighting through it. We are back, and it's kind of like how it's been the whole fight, with Bukauskas dominating the center of the octagon and Edwards kind of just circling along the edge, looking a bit, I wouldn't say timid, just kind of unsure. Ooh, Edwards lands a right hand. Edwards lands another right hand. Edwards is coming forward, landing some shots, looking more confident. Edwards dips under a power shot of Bukauskas, drives in on a takedown, and he's a little deeper than he has been. He's on a single now. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left in the third round, guys. We got Bukauskas and Edwards, and this is a close fight, a very close fight. And you got Edwards pressuring Bukauskas against the cage with a single leg, and they're in a stalemate position, just kind of holding it right here. Okay. Now it looks like Bukauskas is going for a single of his own, so now they're really in a stalemate position. And Edwards gets him down for a hot second. Bukauskas pops back up. Edwards is still on this takedown, though, guys. He's just pressuring him against this cage. This is something. This is something right now. If you're in here and you haven't, drop a comment, drop a like, share, subscribe, do it all, guys. Help your boy out. First watch along live stream. Like I said, moving forward, it will be better. This will be more crisp if I choose to do this again. Like I said, big cards, White House card, I might pop back on. But when you're talking a UFC card, and then the MVP, I mean, you can't pass this one up, right? Bukauskas has been against this cage for almost a minute now. Edwards is foot stomping, has good head position, and just a body lock position. The ref's kind of taking a look. He's telling him to work. This is something. Bukauskas is just fine staying here. Edwards might look for a trip. He's got chest to chest. Ooh, now Edwards is throwing shoulder strikes. Bukauskas, now they're in an over-under position. Bukauskas is just holding in a body lock from his, back against the cage, just holding. Guys, if this fight stays here, I think Edwards might win this fight. I cannot believe what I'm watching right now. Bukauskas he has nothing. There you go. Now Bukauskas is moving a little bit. He's trying to improve the position. But Edwards is just beating him to the spot, and just, there it goes. Edwards landed a nice little left hook on the break. Bukauskas has just got to go for it now. Edwards is actually going for it. Look at this. Wow. Edwards is in the middle of the cage now. Edwards throws a wild high kick. Edwards stomps that knee the same way Khalil Roundtree did. Bukauskas seeing ghosts, starting to have memories. Uh-oh. Bukauskas throws a wild right hand. Bukauskas gets hit with a left hook as he's throwing a leg kick. A minute left in the fight, guys. Edwards is outlanding him in this round 14-3. Edwards throws a front kick that barely misses. Bukauskas follows up with the 1-2 that also misses. 45 seconds left in this fight. Bukauskas coming through with power shots two power shots, a 1-2 that misses. Throws a high kick that misses. Throws a nice spinning back kick that lands. Edwards pressuring forward. He might walk onto something if he's not careful. Edwards might walk right onto something because Edwards is pressing right now. Edwards is, wow. Bukauskas just circling. Five seconds left. Yeah, no Max Holloway here. Leg kick lands for Edwards. Wow. What a fight. What a fight. I don't know. Cody, if you're in the chat still, what do you think? Who won that one? That is something. Edwards, significant strikes 42 to 32 unofficially. But head strikes, you're talking 22 to 16. I don't know who they're going to give that fight to. It's close. Very, very close. I do not know. Man. Yeah, I mean, we can just go top to bottom here. Total strikes for Bukauskas, 58 out of 105. Total strikes for Edwards, 49 out of 100. Significant strikes, 32 for 78 for Bukauskas. Significant strikes for Edwards, 42 out of 93. Okay, so that's going to be, that might be the telling one. Who knows? Then head strikes, 22 out of 65 for Bukauskas, 16 out of 57 for Edwards. This is a close fight, guys. Leg strikes, 8 for 13 for Edwards, 3 of 4 for Bukauskas, and then control time, 2 minutes and 15 seconds for Bukauskas, 4 minutes and 22 seconds for Edwards. A lot of that was just cage pressure, but man, yeah, this is a close one. This is a close one. So let's pop over while they're doing that. We're gonna pop over to the Ronda Rousey card. And we might have timed this perfectly because it looks like Rebellis to Spain is about to fight an absolute legend in Junior Dos Santos. If you didn't know, guys, I've been watching fights since 2008. JDS, Junior Dos Santos, was, one of the most terrifying fighters back then. He was in his absolute prime when I first started watching fights, UFC in general. So, I mean, this is really, really cool to see him get back in there. I'd love to see him get a knockout. Gosh, that would be so awesome. Yeah, I don't know if he's walking out right now. Yeah, he is. Yeah, JDS is doing his walkout. Yeah, this is Strikeforce style. This is kind of like Strikeforce walkouts, the way they're doing this. Very WWE-esque. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. Like I said, chat, let me know how you're feeling if you're watching UFC or if you're watching the Netflix. So Paramount, Netflix, which one are you guys on? I'm going back and forth. I'm gonna go back here to the UFC just because I want to see this decision. Oh, they gave it to Bukauskas, it looks like. Okay. I see Bukauskas. Yeah, he's getting interviewed. I don't know. Don't know about that one. Yeah, I don't know about that decision. I mean, it's yeah, that's the one that could win either way. Let's see if I can. Is it split? How did they? Oh, geez. Yeah, split decision. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think Edwards got it personally, but maybe that's just because he was my pick. Who knows? Oh well, I think we're 5-5 now, round three team. That's not good. That's yeah. I don't think I've hit a fight on the main card, which is terrible. If that's true. Yeah, it looks like I've missed. Yeah, I missed all three on the main card so far. So that means we're gonna hit these next three. Malcolm Wellmaker versus Juan Diaz. Malcolm Wellmaker, round three team, is our last most confident pick on the evening. So he's got to come through for us. He's got to come through for us. Thank you for everyone who's been hanging out. Like I said, I'm not too sure how much longer I'm going to be here, but I'm going to hang out for as long as I can. I'm going to bounce back over to the Netflix card. Yeah, Rebellis to Spain. Junior Dos Santos. MVP Netflix. I mean, this is what I'm going to call now because it's actually perfect timing because Malcolm Wellmaker and Juan Diaz are still making. They're going to be making their way to the octagon. They got to do their advertisement and everything for that. So in the in between time, we get to watch Junior Dos Santos. All right, Junior Dos Santos, Rebellis to Spain. Rebellis to Spain is getting announced right now. Now they're about to announce JDS. This is absolutely crazy. He looks the exact same. JDS has not aged a day in the past 15 years. Seriously, it's crazy. Junior Dos Santos is about to knock Rebellis to Spain out. Come on, JDS. Former UFC heavyweight champion of the world. Junior Dos Santos, Rebellis to Spain. Netflix MVP Jake Paul did it, man. He put it together. Gosh, this is the old school right here, man. Come on. This is it. This is absolutely it, guys. Despain is huge compared to him. Oh gosh, let's see it. Despain has that really karate, taekwondo. I mean, okay, let's see it. Thank you, who's ever been loyal in the chat with me. I'm this one should be quick. This one should be pretty quick, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. All right. Despain's kind of taking the center of the octagon, stalking. Yeah, I was gonna say JDS might get touched one time and be done. Despain throws a right high kick and a left hook. Oh, Despain hits him with a jab. Oh gosh, JDS. Oh, JDS lands a very, very heavy leg kick, and Despain almost got knocked off his feet. Despain lands a leg kick of his own. JDS is smiling. Despain lands a right hand. JDS did not like it. We are about 45 seconds into this fight. JDS shoots for a takedown, does not get it. Despain pushes him off easily. Despain throws a front kick that lands. Ooh, Despain gets hit with a hard low kick and gets knocked off his feet. Despain's so heavy on his front legs. Again, gets hit with a leg kick. And now Despain's not moving. Despain lands a hard leg kick of his own. Despain throwing rock'em sock'em punches. We're a minute and a half into the fight, guys. Despain throwing wild punches, missing. He's just waiting for JD to blitz in. He's trying to counter him and put him out that way. JDS jab to the body. JDS trying to stay disciplined, trying to stay traditional. JDS is eating some of these punches though. Despain's landing. He's right there. JDS leg kick body shot. JDS putting it together. JDS is getting touched up. This isn't looking good, guys. JDS got hit with a hard uppercut. He eats it. Don't know how. Oh, JDS is getting lit up, guys. JDS, okay. He got hit with a barrage of punches and a kick, and he's still there. 2.5 minutes into this fight, JDS catches him with another leg kick that knocks him off his feet. He's timing these leg kicks well, but JDS is bleeding from his mouth. If you didn't know, JDS is Junior Dos Santos. Despain's just Looking like a superhero standing in the middle of the octagon. Oh, but these leg kicks though are getting to him. Keep kicking him, JDS. Oh, JDS just got knocked out cold. Out cold bad. He's sleeping. Man. That is all she wrote, folks. Tell you what, though, I mean, he got hit. Just this Spain guy, he gets hit with 2 or 3 more leg kicks. I don't know. 46 or 47-year-old Junior Dos Santos catching with leg kicks. My goodness. All right, so that's that. Despain gets the knockout. Kind of expected. All right, I mean, let's go back to Netflix. I'm sorry, go back to Paramount now from Netflix. Not a bad showing by JDS, though. I mean, I thought he was going to get folded up much quicker than that. Malcolm Wellmaker getting the Vaseline lathered on. All right, this is it, round 3. Malcolm Wellmaker, our third and final most confident pick. Let's go. Gotta have something. I mean, like I said, we're 500 on the night. I think we're 5-5. So we need this one, boys and girls. We need this one. Let's see exactly where we're at. Let's just go down here and count my record. So Shauna Bannon, I took a little flyer on her for whatever reason. Started off with a loss, so that's 0-1. Luis Garulu, that's a win. He was my first most confident. That's 1-1. Elise Ardeline and Poliana Viana, I had Elise Ardeline. That's 2-1. We took Cody Brundage. I tried telling everybody, right? Cody Brundage was. I said knockout too. I said round 1, but he got him in the second round. So Cody Brundage, that puts us 3-1. Ketlin Vieira versus Cavalcanti. I'm kicking myself for that one because I'm a Ketlin Vieira fan, but I just did not. I didn't see it. I just didn't see it happening. Tommy Gant. So that's a loss with Ketlin Vieira. So that puts us 3-2 at that point. Then Tommy Gant, we got the win there. He was our second most confident. That puts us 4-2. We took Ivan Urslan over Toko. So I was feeling really good at the end of the prelims, right? 5-2 to end the prelims. And then you come to the main card, and I've lost the next 3 to even us up at 5-5. So, like I said, I didn't have faith in Chaos Williams. I was kind of going off his last performance, and maybe I shouldn't have. He looked good, getting the first round knockout against a very, very talented fighter. I mean, don't let the record fool you, because Varan Sidnikov can fight. All right, and then you look at Timmy Kawumba. That was our underdog lock of the week. I was trusting that range and just his timing, and it was looking good. He was looking really good in the first half of that second round. And that's a loss there. And then Bukauskas took a little flyer on the newcomer, lost in a split decision. Can't be too upset there. Now we are 15 seconds gone in Malcolm Wellmaker versus Juan Diaz. So round 3, let's go Malcolm Wellmaker, huh? Let's see. This Diaz guy is for real though. He can fight. Let's see if he's got what it takes to give Wellmaker some issues. Wellmaker throws a nice body kick. They're both kind of just fainting at each other in the middle of the octagon. Yeah, Wellmaker's movement is so smooth. Everything is really smooth, whereas this Juan Diaz is kind of a little more frantic, and you can tell he's worried about what's coming back at him. This Diaz guy's not throwing at all. Hand fighting. Wellmaker lands a little side front kick. Wellmaker, nice hard body kick. Step in with a nice left. Another one, left low kick. Nice body kick from Wellmaker. Wellmaker's okay. Good 1-2 by Juan. Coming forward, firing back. Wellmaker just looking patient and calculated. Juan just looks a little more frantic and unsure. He really does. And Wellmaker's just getting him to react a lot with feints. Yeah, I don't think Juan's landed anything to the head. We're 3 minutes left of the first round. Wellmaker spins around with an attempted leg kick, does not throw it. His little pirouette. They're back to just fainting in the center of the octagon. Appreciate everyone who's been in and out of the chat. Like I said, if it's your first time in, subscribe, like, share, do all that cool stuff. Drop a comment. Tell me what you're thinking of. Tell me what you're thinking of the UFC card so far. Tell me what you're thinking of that Netflix card. Tell me what you're thinking of that Despain knockout. Junior Dos Santos just got knocked out cold. And hopefully this guy stops fighting. Junior Dos Santos. Hope he got paid really well for that. But man, he just got knocked completely out cold, and that wasn't good. Wellmaker's just picking his shots here. Juan Diaz just kind of landed leg kicks here and there, but I don't think Juan has landed a head strike. Let me go to the tracker here and see if we can. Yeah, 1 for 3 for the head for Juan Diaz unofficially. I think he may have just landed another one. Actually, he landed a decent one too. 2 minutes left to go in the first round, guys. We got Malcolm Wellmaker and Juan Diaz. Malcolm Wellmaker came off of a loss in his last fight to Ethan Ewing, where he was a favorite, and Ethan Ewing came in on short notice. Juan Diaz catches a kick and throws a nice 1-2. Juan Diaz gets a hold of Wellmaker after Wellmaker overcommits with a shot. He's got a body lock and pressure against the cage here. So this is the most success that Juan Diaz has had so far, looking to get Wellmaker to the ground. Wellmaker's fighting the hands very well. Juan Diaz looking for a trip. Yeah, Juan Diaz very strong in this position. Juan Diaz wrestling Wellmaker to the ground. Wellmaker right back up. Wellmaker fighting those hands beautifully. Well, okay. Juan sucks him right back. Almost throws a hook in. Wellmaker's turning. Juan almost took his back. Dragged him back and almost took his back. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Juan Diaz elevates him, slams Wellmaker down. Wellmaker right back up. Fighting the hands. Wellmaker's just about out. Wellmaker's chest to chest. Over-under position with Juan Diaz pressuring Wellmaker against the cage. And this is where a lot of people were saying that Juan Diaz is going to have some successes in the grappling, right? And it seems like Wellmaker's having a little trouble. He's defending well, but he's getting pressured right now. A little nice short elbow by Juan Diaz gets through. Wellmaker digs an underhook, looking to spin himself off this cage. Juan lands a nice. It looked like he landed a nice elbow on the break. Wellmaker pressure in. Yeah, Wellmaker wants to get it back now. Uh-oh. Wellmaker lands an illegal knee. I'm sorry, Juan Diaz lands an illegal knee, it looks like. Yeah, the ref. Yeah, he's trying to get the fighters in certain spots to see. Okay, he wants to see the review. The ref's trying to look to see if this was an illegal knee that landed. And the way this ref's acting, he's acting like he wants to take a point, but I mean, that would be kind of extreme. Yeah, Wellmaker did not look good there in the last minute and a half of that fight at all. And he got dropped. He was somewhat off balance. Oh, yeah, he was down. I think that was illegal. Yeah, he got dropped with that. Oh, yeah, he got his. Yeah. Well, where did it hit him at? Did it hit him in the body or the face? That's a tough one. I hate situations like this because now there's just such a lull in this fight. You know what I mean? There's going to be such a break in the action here. I don't know. I don't know what this ref's trying to do. Yeah, this ref's just trying to be the main character. That's all that's happening here, guys. I'm sorry for such a break in the action here. We're watching. This the start of the second round. Said it got the shoulder first, so they're not going to take a point. That's interesting. Okay, so he was going to take a point if it landed. Interest. All right. So they basically got almost like another round. It seemed like in between rounds there, they got at least another 2.5 minutes. Usually you get a minute in between rounds. They probably got about 2.5 minutes in between rounds there. So this should be a brand new fight. They hug it out. What is happening? Okay, so now it's the end of the round. Okay, so yeah, they're getting a ton of time. Okay, so now they're now they're giving them their break. Sorry guys. Drop a comment, drop a question. Let me know what fights you're most excited for on the UFC card or on the Netflix card in general. And let me know how you're feeling about everything. Yeah, they're replaying this. Yeah, landed on their shoulder, but yeah, it's interesting. Got lucky. He got lucky. I mean, his intent was to land it on the head, so it's just funny that it's all about the technicalities there. But yeah, good little. I mean, good fight so far. It was a little bit slow paced, but ended with a nice little decent grappling exchange, and then yeah, you see Wellmaker throw a body kick, Juan Diaz catch it, and then throw an overhand, and he drops Wellmaker, and Wellmaker's looking to get back to his feet, and that's when Juan Diaz lands this knee that was questionable. It was right at the end of the round, and it lands on the front of Wellmaker's shoulder. It looked like it hit him in the face, but it lands on his shoulder. And there's another one. He catches the kick again and does the same thing, another overhand. Wellmaker's got to be careful here. Juan Diaz is looking a little more settled in, not as frantic. He's looking a little more sure about himself. Yeah, Wellmaker's got to let his hands go a little bit. He's been throwing a lot of kicks and feinting a lot, but he hasn't really let his hands go too much. Yeah, Wellmaker reaching. Wellmaker's looking unsure after he got dropped there. He's not looking the same. A lot of feinting, nice body shot there by Diaz. I promise I'm not just watching, guys. I'm trying to. There's just nothing to call. They're just feinting at each other for a minute and a half into the second round. I'm sorry. Just a lot of feints, just a lot of measuring. Wellmaker, nice body kick, throws a left and gets taken down. Diaz got Wellmaker against the cage again. Relentless pressure. Looks to throw a hook in. Got one hook in. He's breaking him down. Wellmaker fighting the hands. Almost has his back. Yeah, Wellmaker just getting broke down here against the cage. Yep, now Wellmaker's about to get flattened out straight to his back. 2 minutes left to go in the second round. Yep, and he's flat on his back now. Great job by Diaz. This is a great game plan. I mean, right when Wellmaker overextended, I mean, he just body lock and similar to the last fight here. Wellmaker's trying to make his way to his feet, might give up his back in the process. Yeah, great top pressure by Diaz. Wellmaker almost back to his feet. Good. Yeah, good pressure by Diaz. Lawmaker's back up, but Diaz is all over him. Diaz sucks him right back to the ground, throws a boot in. Yeah, Lawmaker's just getting dominated on the ground. Lawmaker has. Uh-oh. Well, Diaz threatening with a choke here. And he has it. Lawmaker just tapped out. There it is, round three. We can never get those three most confident picks, and now we are 5-6. We've missed every single fight on the main card. This is absolutely wild. That's the UFC for you, though, huh? Wow. Yeah, Malcolm Wellmaker is yeah, he can't grapple. I mean that's two fights in a row where he showed that he just can't, he yeah, that's you got to go address that, man. You got to go. You can't. I mean, you can strike, and I'll never understand these guys who can strike so well who just can't grapple. That's crazy. That is what. Yeah, that's something. That I don't even know what to say to that. I can't. Great job by Juan Diaz. I mean, well, yeah, you'd think you would shore up those problems if you're Wellmaker. And I know it wasn't. He got boxed up a little bit too in his last fight, but yeah, it's unfortunate. And what do we got? Two fights left, round three team. Advertisement now. Let's pop over to the Netflix card. Yeah, I don't even know who's fighting right now. This Netflix card. Let's see. Paranese versus Kenneth Cross. I want to say my buddy Chase trained with Kenneth Cross too. So that's kind of cool. I'm pretty sure he's a big underdog here. Man, this is rough on this UFC card, guys. This is a rough night. Not how these fights are supposed to not how these fights are supposed to go. Not how these fights are supposed to play out. Paranese versus Kenneth Cross in the Netflix card, and then we are on to the co-main event. We are on to the co-main event on the UFC card. So I'm gonna pop back over to the UFC card. Okay, looks like they're still doing the interview for Juan Diaz. Yeah. Wellmaker just swinging, overthrowing, and just not a good outing. Guys, I really appreciate you. I hate to cut this short. I may try to pop back in for the main event, but I gotta feed my dog and get her outside. This has been awesome. This has been fun. I'll try to come back later on. So yeah, awesome first stream. Thanks for rocking with me. So I mean, definitely gonna do this again and have it upgraded the next time around if I don't come back later on. Okay. So I will for now, I will see you.